Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more Third Age Total War Arnor campaign. We're playing on the massively overhauled sub-mod. All the links in the description below if you'd like to download the mod. But guys, let's get straight and right into it. In today's episode, we're currently besieging Henneth Anduin with Aragon. In the last, we took Calandros. Gondor's actually quite pushing. They've actually retaken Western Osgiliath, so they were in a bit of a hairy situation, losing both Calandros, Osgiliath, and Minas Tirith. But now, obviously, we're pushing on. Now, I saw that Henneth Anduin is actually quite undefended. Shagrad, and two lots of shag. Oh my god. I recently rewatched Austin Powers and the Shagwa, and oh god, those movies are just fucking brilliant. But the orc, there's two lots of orc raiders, so there's no point of actually playing this. 4-1, we outnumber them quite significantly. Wow, 70. There's still a fair few units, but a clear victory. Lost 71 men. We killed all of them. Whether or not we're going to be able to hold. Okay, Marsh is reached. Hold Henneth Anduin for very long. We'll see. A little bit of Dunedain culture. But what I want to do is I want to move straight out. Move back to Calandros. Move this smaller unit there. Might move another. Just really to put Mordor on the back foot, not necessarily to try and hold it, because I don't think we could if we wanted to. Let's quickly just rally up the men we lost. The good thing about Calandros is that we can repair the units once we have a little bit of money. We're actually negative 4,000. That will change in the future. Before we renegotiate with Gondor, the Orcs of the Gundabad actually declared war on me in the last, or during the end turn phase. So we're currently pushing against them now. The Orcs of the Misty Mountain have been destroyed. We're pushing against Graham with Gandalf, the Prince, and Halbarad. So we'll be fighting that battle in today's part. I do have. That's why we're nearly at. We're like losing so much money, is because we have another army being recruited just here. But victory conditions wise, we need to hold 40 regions. Eliminate the Orcs of the Misty Mountain and Orcs of Gundabad. So the Orcs of the Misty Mountain have been eliminated. That was due to the Elves and the High Elves and the Elves of Lorien and the Dwarves. Orcs of the Gundabad, we still need to get rid of them, and we currently control 22 regions. So we're actually coming pretty close to our victory conditions, which is great to see. So let's get Gandalf here. 5-2. What is Lughorn got? Okay, he's got some snow trolls. 2 snow trolls, wargs. But the thing is, for this siege, obviously Graham isn't very built up. But guys, if you still are enjoying this Arnor campaign, please leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it. It's a great way to show your support for the series and to let me know if you're still enjoying it. And subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with future uploads for this Arnor campaign or any other particular campaign on my channel, Total War wise. Okay, let's get into the deployment. Like I said, I want my archers to do most of the work before we even push in. The good thing about these orc encampments, you can absolutely tear them, especially with if you play as an elven faction, you can just absolutely rinse right through them. So before we even push in, do they have siege equipment? Yes, they do. We're going to be able to surround these bastards so much, which is going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Where are we? Probably put the other one over there as well. But like I said, I want my archers to do most of the work before we even breach. So everyone here should be the remaining militia. Okay, let's start the battle. Hold everyone out. Don't get them to attack. Get my archers to fire at their snagger stalkers. They're only light infantry, so we should be able to tear right through them quite quickly. But don't attack yet. Archers, take aim. I might reform these guys over here, so when we do charge, they'll be in position. Alright, we'll get some archers to hit there, we'll get one unit to hit there, and then we'll get one unit to hit there. They are spreading out now. We've killed 1%. We don't have that many archers in this army. Actually been getting shot back here with what? Their catapults. Sorry, their ballista. I'll put them in loose formation then. Spread out. Go closer to the wall. That's a better idea. Go as close to the wall as possible, so then the ballista won't be able to hit you. Not necessarily near the gateway. That's probably a bad idea, but going like here, what's going to happen is they're going to get their ballista to shoot. They're not going to be able to, but we can still shoot up and over. Obviously the ballista doesn't have a very, like, it's only got a certain position, like it can't up and over and bend. So if we can angle ourselves there, if they can, I don't know if the enemy's got, if my units will get there. Come on, run. We've already lost enough. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work with loose formation. Maybe we have to do it with tight formation. Come on, why can't you just go as close to the wall as possible? Why do you keep on dumbing back and forth? You're just going to get yourselves killed. Yeah. And those ballista are going to tear me up. Oh well. Oh, now they got their archers involved. Yeah, this isn't really working. Fall back. Alright. Let's just get into the siege. Get stuck in. I will move my units there though. Back. Right, let's get these guys in as well. Okay. Now, who's who here? I can't tell. Actually, I can. My prince has the siege equipment. Halbrad was the last one to join, so he doesn't. Fire. Fire up and over the wall. Let's keep getting our shots off. 2%. Okay, let's get the battle ready. Dunedain to be breaking first through the wall. And then put the rest there. Okay, we're nearly... Okay, we've broken the gateway there. Push in. Get you on the attack now. Oh, duck. We should be able to tear up these wargs quite quickly. My archers are still firing at their units. Nearly broken it down. 0% to their 5. Men of Arnor. Let's destroy this rabble. Never again will they be in Middle-earth. I feel like this campaign might end a lot earlier than my other ones. Just with just how aggressive my allies are being. I don't know if it's because it's me. I've been more aggressive, but we're going to be hitting our victory conditions soon, I would imagine. If we keep on going well like this, we're doing well in Gondor, we're winning. However, obviously Mordor could just script in some units and then just fucking wreck me, which happens quite often. But I'm quite surprised that, well, we actually went to war with the Wildmen of Dunland first. They declared war on us, so I didn't see a point of declaring war on the Orcs of the Misty Mountain until I was ready. And we only took one settlement from them, and then they were actually destroyed. So that was good for me, I guess. Alright, get my spear instead of pushing this side. We'll continue with my archers to hit this cluster. Let's move Gandalf up. He'll improve morale. Cavalry-wise, they're not going to be that useful in this battle. But let's continue to push. Man, we've taken out a fair few of these snagger stalkers. They're just light infantry, so they get absolutely wrecked. Building captured gateway. Oh shit, where were those mountain trolls? Snow trolls, sorry. Just here. We're gonna need to take them out, actually. The best way to do that. The best way to get rid of trolls on an open field is cavalry. In the center here, we're probably better off using my archers. I'm just trying to think where's the best place to deploy them. Probably like here. Or something. Probably if we can just deploy my archers here, say. Okay. Everyone's on the attack. I haven't lost overly that many. Men of Arnor. Oh shit. Why are they pushing my cavalry there? I don't like that. Okay. How are we going everywhere else? Pushing. I want to get my archers in to attack the snow trolls. We've actually started to initiate the countdown. But the snow trolls are on the move. Let's just hope my archers can get them in time. Because they're just going to absolutely wreck my spearmen here if we don't get on top of it. We are going to lose a lot of casualties in this battle. Simply because the AI is just being stupid, pushing cavalry in and whatnot. I was probably better to not deploy them, honestly. Yeah. There's no point in pushing my archers to go and take out the snow trolls now. It's just going to cost way too much friendly fire, so we might as well just hit in there. Where there actually is a bigger concentration and less of my allies there. We're just going to have to leave it up to my spearmen to take care of them. Okay. They're only snow trolls. They mustn't be too menacing. We've actually already taken down one. They're not like the Mordor Olagai, which are just fucking awesome. They tear through absolutely everything. Okay, let's move Gandalf further up. If we can, we've initiated the countdown. And our first big battle against the orcs of the Gundabad. We've killed a Lughorn. Right, they're broken. We'll push behind there. We'll get my archers to halt and disable fire at will. The rest of the units there that aren't under the commands or archers, let's push in. Okay. I don't know why everyone isn't running. 8% of their 100. We've taken the settlement of Graham. Pretty much destroyed it. Not much of a settlement, if I do say so myself. More as an orc encampment. But we are going to have to push on Khan Dum soon. Which will be a big siege. Oh my god, just friendly fire galore here. Just men are burning that don't need to be. Sorry if you heard that, my phone's going ballistic now. Clear victory. Gandalf deployed 2,323 and lost 225 on the field. Halbarad of the north deployed 2,184, lost 48, and the Prince lost 113. But Lughorn deployed just under 3,000. We killed nearly all of them, which is absolutely fantastic. You're most looking to pause to have a look at the casualty inflicted and the casualty sustained. But we've taken our first piece of the Gundabad Kingdom. Nicely done. We'll occupy. Relation reports. Your relationships with several factions has changed, notably Orcs of the Gundabad and the Dark Lord. It's pretty bad, if I say so myself, but hey, it doesn't matter. I really couldn't give a shit. They're evil factions. We will give the Orcs no quarter. I don't know what type of accent that was. Okay, well, we're taking Graham. We're going to be pushing upon Gant and Dum soon. Chieftain Gordoof. Pretty competent commander. Orc. Heavy units there. Couple just here. But territories wise, we'll just go with, well, the Orcs of Misty Mountain are gone. Let's have a look at what I'm gonna know. Where is the Orcs of the Gundabad? They've actually taken the territory. Still have 7, so still a fair few territories left. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, guys, really do appreciate it. We're going to continue here in our little conquest of Gondor. We might actually push down and take Osgiliath. Just push around. Uruk Halbers. But yeah, don't know if I'm going to be able to defend them, but still, we're going to continue pushing against the Orcs of the Gundabad. Once we finish with that, we're probably going to be pretty damn close to our victory conditions. We currently control 23 regions. If there's another 7 or 6, we might not take 1 or 2 of them. Maybe a allied faction will, but then we're going to need 10 more turns, and then all the specific settlements to end the campaign. So we actually are coming to, well, in the not too soon future, we'll be ending the campaign. But let me know in the comments what you would like to replace after this. Third age wise, if I do another campaign, haven't decided. I don't know. I have done Rohan. So what I haven't done is Harad, Rune, the Elves of Lorien. That's what I haven't done, so I might be more inclined to do one of those 3. However, on my old channel, and they weren't on the massively overhauled sub, they were on vanilla Gondor. They were vanilla 3rd age, so I might be more inclined. I could do a Gondor campaign, a Dwarves campaign. What else did I do on there? I did an Isengard campaign on the vanilla, I think. Maybe. But regardless, let me know in the comments what campaign, or just any suggestions for any campaigns. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.